Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another one of those collection videos. I know everyone has been doing them lately, including me. And if you are a longtime subscriber of this account, you can probably tell who this video is going to be about. So today this video is going to be a Fromis 9 collection video. This is my entire Fromis 9 collection, from regular albums to signed things to fan sign slots to merchandise and everything in between those categories. And yeah, but I figured we can go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start with albums first of all, obviously. So I'm gonna go through all the albums and talk about like my favorite tracks on the albums. So first of all, we do have their debut album. This is Two Heart, and I actually do have both copies of Two Heart. So I have the group version of the blue one and then the Jisun exclusive cover, but since you can change them, I did put Jihyun because she is my bias. It is kind of rare to find these nowadays. I think they did put the Two Heart blue version back in print because Off the Record is a stupid management company. They have pretty much gone out of print. This album has been out of print before, and this album is out of print currently, which kind of is insane. Don't you want your group to succeed? But anyway, so let's go ahead and go through the blue copy first. So this is actually the era that I joined the fandom. This is probably my least favorite thing about this packaging, is this weird like thing to keep everything in place. Like if they just included a magnet on the box, it would have been so much easier in my opinion. This packaging, I really love it. It's so just gorgeous in general. This is one of the best debut albums ever. Like this album is just incredible front to back. So it does include a whole bunch of big postcards which are so gorgeous. And then you do get a photo card and then one of these if you got this first press. I think these were a first press exclusive. They are little name tags. I believe that I have Jisun. Yeah, so I have Jisun's name tag. I just keep them in here because I don't collect these. I think that is just kind of a waste. So I just keep the one that I pulled. It does come with a cute little thank you letter because obviously if you were supporting them from idol school, then you would love all the girls. I mean, you should love all the girls anyway. And then I think the photo book is very small, but it is just so cute. These pictures are just so adorable. I love the colored sweater pictures. I love them so much. And then we do have the green album. So this is the exclusive Jisun cover because Jisun did come in first place on Idol School. So she got her own little version of the album. So in this one, the postcards that you get are actually all member exclusive. So you get a member postcard, and then for Jisun, you actually get a little member flip out thing. So it has a whole bunch of pictures of her on it, which are so gorgeous. But I do keep Jihyun in front because she is my bias, obviously. And then it comes with pretty much the same things as the other one. It comes with a green version of the name tag, and I also have Jisun for this one. So it comes with the thank you note, but in a green envelope, and then it comes with the gorgeous photo book. I love, love, love these photos. So even though it is a stupid move, I do understand why this one would go out of print because it is the exclusive version from the debut. On the album, I think Two Heart is obviously such an incredible debut song. I think they were amazing. I always love Glass Shoes, and especially because they put the mama version. Be With You is one of my favorite songs. I remember Pinocchio. I think that one is Pinocchio. It's just so good. The choreography to Pinocchio is like A1. I love that choreo so much. So next up we do have their second mini album. This is Today, and when you line them up, they do create a present, and you can also do it backwards so that box opens, which I love these album covers. I think this is probably my favorite album cover that they have because it's just so gorgeous and very cute and playful. So unfortunately for this album, Gyuri was not in it because she was on Produce 48. So this is an OT8 release for their second mini album, which was very unfortunate at the time because to have a member missing is kind of sad. So I believe this is the D-1 and this is the D-Day version. So we'll go through the D-1 version first. So this packaging, first of all, I love box packaging styles. I think it's just very, very cute. If you line them up back to back on your shelf, they do create little images as well, which I think is just so freaking cute. It's such a great touch to this album. So this album, I believe, comes with 2 photo cards, one from the D-1 version and one from the D-Day version. So this album only has 2 photo card sets. And then it also does come with a little paper standee, which I will show you in a little bit. But basically, the photo book is just so, so, so cute. This is my favorite concept from Promise 9. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, absolutely. I miss these outfits so much. Oh my goodness, I miss them. And then we do have the D-Day version. So this one is red. Comes with the same exact things. And then this is the CD. And the photo book. I love it. I love it so much. This is also when the members were given member exclusive animals. So each member has their own little animal attached to them, which is absolutely so cute. I wish they did more with that concept. But I love these photo books so much. But yeah, so that is this one. I love this box packaging. I think it's really sturdy and really cute. I think my favorite track on this one is 22 Century Girl. And then obviously I love Clover. I love every single song on this album. I think their first 2 mini albums are like unbeatable. Like, they're just so freaking good. Dugan Dugan is obviously my favorite title track. Like, there's no beating it. Like, Dugan Dugan is the best title track in my opinion. It also includes an intro track as well, which I wish that they would continue to do them. Hopefully in the future, you know, when we get a comeback eventually, they'll continue doing the intro tracks. So this is their third release. This is their special single album called From 9. So this is the single album that has Love Bomb on it. I'm sure everyone knows Love Bomb, obviously. But this was a special single album release for Gyuri's comeback with Promise. But this album is just really cute. I love the packaging style. I like this little cutout of the heart. I think it's really, really, really cute. And yeah, so this album it has only 3 new songs. It has Dancing Queen, Coloring, and Love Bomb. But then on the actual physical release, it does have an OT9 version of Dugan Dugan and 22 Century Girl. And the photo book is just so cute. So first of all, this is the CD. And then the photo book is just so cute. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous album. I think the girls definitely shined in this era, and they were very, very close to getting a first win this era many times. So this album does come with a little mini poster. It also comes with 2 photo cards, I believe. Yes, it came with 2 photo cards. I will admit that Dancing Queen and Coloring are not my favorite B-sides from Promise. Mostly, I do love them. It's just that I would prefer if they were OT9 songs, because Promise have not really released many OT9 songs since Gyuri has come back, which is really unfortunate because, you know, we want more OT9 songs. So they are units based on their blood type. So this is the unit that sang Dancing Queen, and this is the unit that sang Coloring. They have the A blood type and the B blood type, which is why they split up the songs. But yeah, so I really do love this album. I just wish that we got more OT9 songs in it, to be honest. That's my only wish. Moving on, we do have their most recent release. Unfortunately, we know how Off the Record treats Promise in this house. So this is their most recent release of Fun Factory. This is their first single album, even though From 9 was a single album, but we just ignore that fact. So this was their first single album, and I love how big the albums are, mostly because it gives us such gorgeous pictures. But this album artwork, who designed it? Did you just like let a kindergarten class like create the album artwork? And what is this font? Like, I want to know what went through Off the Record's head when they did this. But besides from that, the songs on the album are really good. So it only comes with 3 songs on it, so I will go ahead and go through this is the fun version, and then this is the factory version of the album. So we'll go through the fun version first. So first of all, I do have an unboxing on my channel of this album if you want to go watch that. I'll link it down below. This album only comes with 3 songs on it, but it gave us Love Rum Pum Pum, so like, not complaining there. But these pictures are just really, really, really freaking gorgeous. I love how huge this album is, only for the fact that the pictures are really gorgeous. So I used to say that the fun version was my favorite, but actually the factory version has now taken over. So that was the fun version of the album. I'll go ahead and show you the factory version really quickly. And then both albums do come with sticker sheets. So this one is actually supposed to be in the fun version. I don't know why it's in here right now. So this album comes with the sticker sheets and then 2 photo cards. I believe that's everything that comes in this album. Don't know why there's another sticker sheet there. Sorry if this is a really bad flip through, but like, I have an unboxing on my channel, so if you want to go see the album in more depth, you can definitely do that. To be honest, not my favorite title track. Fun is just, I mean, Fun is still like a shot of serotonin every time you listen to it. Like, it's so good, but it's not my favorite. Fly High, I do wish that it was an OT9 version song, but it is just a Hayoung and Jiwon song. I wish that they had more albums, because this came out 11 months ago. This came out 11 months ago when we still haven't had a comeback, so like, do you feel my frustration? But yeah, so as of today, this is their most recent comeback. Still waiting on another one. So I do just want to show you these really quickly. So I do consider these in the album category. They are the Kino albums. So we have the From 9 Kino, and then both versions of the Fun Factory Kinos, the Fun and the Factory. So I really hate Kinos. I think they are kind of dumb, to be honest, but since I am a very, very, very big Promise collector, I had to buy them. So they do come with a OT9 set of photo cards, including a group photo card. So technically they do come with 10 photo cards, which you will see in a little bit. But other than that, I don't really have any use for them. They have the same songs, and they just kind of live on my shelf because I have Apple Music, so I have no use to listen to the Kinos, but I wanted them. Okay, so now that we have the albums out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and show you more of my special merchandise and everything like that. So we are going to start out with my signed albums. Since Promise is my alt group, like my alt of alt, I consider Promise more of a priority for me. I do try and collect at least one signed copy of the album from every album. So this was my very, very first signed album ever, like of any K-pop group. This is actually a promo of To Heart, so it is actually signed to someone else, but it is a legit promo album, which I freaking love this album so much. It's so pretty. Their signatures are also very, very clean, which I love because when I'm testing to see if other albums are legit, then I can look back at this and know that these signatures are real and not forged. So as I said, I do try and collect at least one version of the album signed every comeback. So this is the D-1 version of Today. This is a promo copy as well with the silver Komka sticker. And this doesn't have Gyuri's signature, obviously, since she wasn't in the group right then. And this one is actually very, very, very sun damaged. So if you have been a longtime subscriber to this channel, you probably remember when I got this and I was very, very sad. I did not do the sun damage. It came to me that way. Unfortunately, it's very sun damaged, but I'm just gonna live with this. And yeah, so again, their signatures are so freaking cute. I love them so much. And then we have my signed copy of From 9. This is the most recent album that I have been able to find a signed copy from. I actually bought this from an old friend of mine, and they finally shipped it out to me. So I do have it wrapped in some plastic wrap, and it does have everyone's signature. So usually on the From 9 albums, they actually signed on the inside of the album. So to find one on the outside was my mission, and I'm very happy that I completed that mission. So next we do have my M-Wave copies of Fun Factory, so I have both of them signed. So these albums were the first M-Wave albums to be signed by Fromis, which I loved because it made it just so much easier for me to get a signed album from them. I don't love the signatures on these albums. I think because they were the first M-Wave albums, the girls kind of did a sloppy job because they had so many albums to sign. But luckily this album is so gorgeous to me because I have a Jang Gyuri signature, because on these albums, a lot of the times she didn't sign Jang. So I feel very happy to have a Jang Gyuri album. During this comeback, M-Wave did do a little contest during their album sales of the signed versions. So you were to write a letter to your favorite member, and if you were chosen as the winner, you got a letter written back to you by that member. And luckily, I was chosen as a winner. So I did write a letter to Jihan, and Jihan did write a letter back to me in my signed album. I do kind of want to get some like bigger plastic sleeves to cover these, just because I'm scared of the signatures fading. But yeah, I do feel very, very lucky that I was able to get a letter written back to me from Jihan. That's the first time I think I've shown my letter in a video. But yeah, so I feel very, very blessed to be able to have so many signed copies of Fromis 9's albums, because obviously they are my ultimate group. If they do more M-Wave albums in the future, I will obviously get like all versions signed. Okay, so these are probably my most prized possessions in my entire Fromis collection. I apologize for this in advance, but I don't feel comfortable showing my Polaroids on camera. I know Fromis isn't that big of a group where they would be replicated, but I just personally feel more secure not showing them on camera. I do have them in older videos if you want to hunt them down and find them, but in this video I'm not going to be showing you my signed Polaroids, but I will show you this one. This is my most prized possession, I think, at least one of them. So this Polaroid is of me and Fromis 9, Fromis 9 minus Gyuri. This was taken at KCON LA 2018 at their High Touch, so I feel very, very grateful. I was able to play charades with Fromis, and then I got a group Polaroid taken with them, so I love this Polaroid so much. It's just a great memory for me. I will let you know, at least, since I'm not going to be showing them. I do have 4 Jihan signed Polaroids and then 1 group Polaroid that is signed by Jihan. So luckily I have been able to purchase some of these by other sellers. And no, I am in no way rich. I do save my money, and these are only like a treat yourself kind of thing. So no, I'm not rich. I literally save my money and then make sure that I can buy it before, like, I buy it, obviously. This is my most prized possession in my entire Fromis collection. So next up in my collection, I will show you my fan sign slots. So these are the slots that I have framed right now. I do have more slots, which you will see in the future. This was actually my first ever Fromis 9 fan sign slot, because this was one of the first times that they actually were able to do a fan sign during this era. I feel very, very lucky to have this fan sign slot, because not a lot of international fans were able to get slots during this era. So yeah, I love this one so much. I honestly forget what her message said, but It's just so cute. I have videos on these in the past, so if you want to go see them, you can go watch them. And then this is one of my Fun Factory fan sign slots. Again, I don't exactly remember what she wrote to me, but this is one of my favorite slots that I have. It's just very gorgeous and I love her so much. Oh my goodness. So moving on, I will show you some of my official merchandise from them. So Fromis don't have a lot of official merchandise, but they do have a few pieces which I have luckily been able to collect throughout the few years that I've been collecting them. So first of all, we do have their To Heart debut exclusive slogan. So this one is kind of rare to find nowadays, but luckily I was able to find it for a very good price early on, and I feel just very happy to have this. So this is their debut cheering slogan. So it actually says Fromis 9 with their original debut logo on it. And on the back it does say To Heart, and it's very, very soft, which I freaking love this slogan so much. I don't own a lot of slogans, but I do love this one so much. Next up, I do have their sad excuse for a light stick. So Fromis have not had an official light stick release yet. This is the only thing that actually comes close to a real light stick that they have. This is a pen light from when they were promoting Dugan Dugan, and it actually does light up. I think it's very, very, very cute, and I do have a decal on here from Barry Bond Shop, but again, where's the official light stick off the record? But yeah, so until they have an official light stick, this is their most official light stick. Finally, I do feel very lucky to have this. I recently purchased this from a Korean seller, and it is so, so gorgeous. It's very, very big. It doesn't even fit completely on camera. So this is a Promise event photo book from Dugan Dugan era. There is also one from To Heart era, but I have yet to find one for sale. So this is the only one that I have currently, but it is so gorgeous. So I don't think I've seen a flip through of this on YouTube, so I will do a flip through for you really quickly while I discuss it. This photo book came from when they were promoting Dugan Dugan, obviously. They didn't have any fan signs during that era. Sorry for G-Sun. But they did have Promise events, which I've talked about in my previous videos, but oh, there's also little Q&As right here. They did do Promise events, which were basically little fan meetings. And I believe this was given out at the last one. I'm not exactly sure, but another little Q&A session. But this was one of my holy grail items, and to have this made me so happy. It made me so, so happy when I finally found this for sale. And these photos are absolutely gorgeous. It's humongous though. I did not expect it to be this large. I love these black and white pictures as well. And then the funniest part of this entire photo book. We're waiting you. We're watching you. That's so funny to me. We're watching you. Like, I think they were trying to say we're waiting for you or something like that, but it's just so funny. And yeah, so I only have the Dugan Dugan era one. They also have one from To Heart, and I believe that they also have one from 9 era, so I am trying to get my hands on those. Those are a bit more rare to come by, so hopefully in the future I can get them, but I feel very happy to have this one. So next up I will show you my fan-made merchandise. So I have quite a bit of fan-made merchandise because I love Fromis 9 so much. So I do have a few pins from KCON. So this one is from KCON LA 2018. This one is from KCON 2019 New York, and then this one is actually from KCON 2018 Japan, I think, question mark. I'm not exactly sure on the date of this one. I don't know if they're in focus, so I apologize if they are not, but they are just very, very cute. I love them very much. And then talking about KCON, I do have this kind of slogan banner, I guess. So I didn't like really need this, I guess, but they were having like a special like contest. So if you bought a whole bunch of merchandise, then you were probably able to meet a group. So I bought this, even though it's the same exact picture as their poster. But it's very, very cute, and I feel very happy to have this because it does bring back memories from KCON New York. And then moving on to more slogans, I actually do have some extra slogans of some of the girls. So I do have this Soyeon one. I think it's very cute. It is from one of my old friends. He made some old slogans. I've had these probably for over a year now. So I have this Soyeon one, which is very, very cute. I think it's very cute. And then from that same friend, I do also have a Jihan one, which I cherish. This is the only Jihan one that I have currently because one of her fan sites did make a Jihan slogan, but I didn't love the picture of it, so I didn't buy it. But I do hope that some more from its fan sites do create more slogans in the future, because I feel like it's going to be an addiction for me to be collecting slogans in the future. And then finally, this is one of the cutest slogans that I have in my collection. This is another Soyeon one. I do love all the members, so I try and get some slogans of every member, or at least I'm trying to currently. I only have these 3, but this one is very, very cute. I love her red hair so much, and the back of this one is very, very, very cute. So it says Soyeon Time, and it has her name, and it's just very, very cute, and I love this one so much. Okay, so this is my current Fromis 9 photo card binder. I do just have a white binder from Amazon with some decals on it from Violet Cart Shop. And then obviously we are going to do a flip through of this binder, which I think is probably the part you all were waiting for. So let's go ahead and flip through. So I did turn off my lighting because it was going to leave a big glare, so I apologize if the lighting is not the best for this. So currently in my binder I do have this. This is actually the little paper thing that the light stick came on, so I just keep it in here because it fits and I don't really have anywhere else to store it. So first of all, we open my binder and you see some of my fan sign slots. So these used to be framed in my room, but I actually didn't have enough space, so I did move them to my binder. So I do have my Serum fan sign slot. And then we also have another Jihan fan sign. Okay, so we do move into the photo card section of this video. So we have 2 Heart, the blue version Polaroids. 2 Heart, the green version ID pictures. And then we have 2 Day, the D-1 versions. And then for the bookmarks, I actually just keep the ones that I pulled. So I pulled Soyeon. And then I did pull Jisun's bookmark, obviously. And I have everyone else's photo card for the D-Day version. For Love Bomb, we have the full set of the pink version. And then we have the full set for the purple version. This is the Kino album photo cards that I mentioned earlier. This is the full set you got if you bought the Kino. And then we move on to Fun Factory. So this is the first version of the Fun photo cards. So this is the signature back. And then this is the Fun version logo back. This is the factory version 1, so this is the message back. And these are the factory version 2, so these are the logo back cards. For these cards, I actually really hate this setup. I don't know why Off the Record did this, but I wish that they put all the orange outfits together and all the factory version outfits together, because the backs just make no sense. So there's 5 members that have the orange clothes on this back, which are the message backs, right? And then all the rest of the members have their orange back cards as the logo backs. So like, why did you do this? Like, why couldn't you just have the sets complete? It makes no sense. This is the version 1 of the Kino, so this is the Fun version. Another pet peeve of mine is the fact that each member has a color, but they don't match up. So this does annoy me a little bit. And then this is the factory version of the Kino cards. So this is the fun version of the Shibuya 109 exclusive photo cards. I think the backs are kind of ugly to these cards, to be honest. So these are the factory version cards for the Shibuya 109 set. I know that these are the same exact pictures, but these are Tower Records exclusive photo cards. Frommis had an event where basically you got to meet them and they would hand you the photo card personally. So that is where this set came from. This is my group card page. I'm not going to turn the camera or anything, but you can watch it sideways if you want. But these are all of my group cards. So this is KCON New York 2018, KCON LA 2018, which I actually went to, KCON Thailand. I didn't go there, but I bought the card. This is a Kino card. This is from Tower Records, a Love Bomb exclusive. And then this is another Kino card for Fun Factory, Kino card for Fun Factory, and then the KCON New York 2019 and KCON LA 2019 photo cards. And then we do move on to my special cards. So this is my entire Jihan special card collection. So I have worked on this very, very, very hard. If you've been following me for a while, you know how hard I've been working on this. And it makes me so happy to see it finally caught up. At least I'm missing a few cards, but they're very hard to find. So going in order, we do have Glass Shoes Broadcast, 2 Heart Showcase, and then all 7 of her 2 Heart Promise Event photo cards. And then we do have the 7 2-day Promise Event photo cards. And then this is her broadcast version 1 from Love Bomb and her broadcast version 2 from Love Bomb. And then this is her fan sign card from Love Bomb. This is broadcast 1 and 2 of Fun Factory. And then this is her fan sign from Fun Factory, as well as her Love Rum Pum Pum broadcast card. This is also her movie theater exclusive photo card. They had an event at a movie theater. I'm missing a few cards, so if I ever get them, they will go here. Moving on, these are her bigger items. So this is her 2 Heart broadcast postcard and her 2-day broadcast photo card. This is the Comeback Showcase postcard set from 2-day, so Duken Duken era. I have all 8 members because Gyuri wasn't in this comeback. These are all 9 of the invitations that you get from the From 9 album. So we have the first 4 members, second 4 members. This page is messy and I really don't like the way it looks, but we do have Jihan here. This is the package from the Japan photo card sets. And then we have some stickers and a... So Frommis did a menpa, like Jihan did a mention party on Twitter, and I got a mention from her, so I printed it out and I put it in here. And then these are the only 2 standees that I have currently. In every photo card video that I've ever done, I've always said, oh, I don't want to get the full set of those. Like, it's no use. I have no use for them. But now I want to get them. So these are the only 2 that I have currently. I do have a Jihan one as well, but it's actually on display on my shelf most of the time. That's why it's not in here. But I do want to collect the OT8 set of these eventually. So this section of my binder is a little bit weird. These are pretty much like advertisements or like anything that has Frommis's face on it, basically. So this is from KCON LA 2018. This is like a little brochure that tells you information about them. This is from KCON New York 2019. This is also a little brochure thing that tells you information on them. This is from their From 9 album. This is from KCON 2019 Japan. This is also from KCON 2019 Japan. And then these are the newest additions to my collection. Some magazine pictures from magazines that they've done in Japan. And this is a fan site photo card set that I got from my Season's Greetings. And that is everything. That is everything in my collection. So yes, this video probably turned out to be very, very long. I do feel very, very happy to be able to collect Fromis so thoroughly. I only collect a few groups, so I do collect them as thoroughly as I can. I hope this doesn't come off as bragging. I love my girls so much, so I want to support them in every way that I can. I hope you guys did enjoy seeing my full entire Fromis collection all laid out in front of you in one video. I haven't like shown it. I've shown it multiple times, but I've not shown like an in-depth look of my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much if you sat down and watched the entire video up until this point. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!